3, 2, 1. Chris.
That was Chris.
Chris.
This is Riley.
Yeah.
Harrison.
The life of
Harry.
Riley.
Welcome back to the Life of Riley podcast. My first guest today, you all know as the founder of Radical Empire Films, co-host of the Couch Hang podcast, co-host of the In Class, Back of Class podcast on Jamil's phone, star of the Seinfeld recreation, star of Hardcore Parkour, Camera Angles.
Classic.
And just general good vibe guy, my best friend, Tom.
Hi guys, what's going on? Stop the applause. Don't worry.
Hello, Tom. Welcome.
Hello, Riley. Welcome.
Tom is a very famous Twitch streamer. Sleepy Tom. Sometimes he's awake right now. And
Call me on a good day.
and it's a pleasure to have you as my first guest on the podcast.
Thanks, bro. It is
Holy shit.
an honor, obviously. It's exciting. Always proud of you and all the filming sort of cinematography steps you take. And the podcast, did we ever release Couch Hangs? I think we put it on iTunes for like a week.
I think it was
The
there.
first step.
Someone actually came up to me at work and said, "Do you know Tom? Because I recognize you from the podcast." And that was Caleb. Before I
Oh,
even
was
knew
that actually Caleb?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So somehow he recognized my voice.
That's
But
wild.
yeah, I think we talked about an episode of Black Mirror.
Yeah, because we shot the first step, which I honestly can't even remember exactly what we talked about, but it was Black Mirror, and then we did another ep after that we never released, where we just yapped about. Did we go on IMDb's like 100 top movies or something and see if we had seen them and rated them?
Oh,
I
that's a
feel
good
like we.
idea.
I think I have the raw audio somewhere. So
Yeah, I think I still have the clips of our painting podcast as well.
I've still got some of those.
So this
That
is our
stuff recorded.
like fourth attempt.
I watched
at a
that though. The
podcast.
audio is fucking cooked on that. It's so bad.
Do you even
Not
have
only
mics?
were we not mic'd up, but we were facing away from the camera. It was the fucking worst thing in the world. Because the idea was that we wanted people to watch the canvas. So we were like, yeah, this will be so lit. They can see what we're painting as along. But we're talking away from the fucking audio device. It was the most chopped thing we've ever recorded, bro.
Holy
that was
shit.
horrible. So
We're gonna have to release it with.
I'll release it with
ADR.
subtitles. Yeah, I'll take 4 months fucking editing it just so I know what we actually said.
Yeah, you're like, huh? What the fuck are they talking
Bro,
about?
I can't believe I specifically requested no dead names and then you bring up Radical Empire Films. That's fucking insane, bro. That is insane. For anyone who doesn't know, which will be everyone bar you and me, my OG YouTube handle was Radical Empire Films. And wow, that was year 11, year 12 shit. It's crazy, the elite ball knowledge on this couch.
Which actually leads into how we even met.
Literally it does, yeah. I'm actually miserable about that. I've harped on about this before to you and multiple times on my YouTube channel about I got to a point in adulthood where I looked at those videos and was like, wow, that's fucking cringe. I'm getting rid of those. So I deleted all of them in a fit of rage, and I have none of the raw footage anywhere. So I can't even rewatch them and relive the old shit days.
Yeah, and
But,
I think I've
yeah.
made a MLG remix of your video, which might be the only
Multiple
part
videos.
of the video
I
that's
think,
still
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I saw Tom making vlogs on YouTube with his famous Zed's Dead beanie, and then I saw that beanie at school, and I was like, "Are you? Was it Radical at that point?"
Yeah, it was still Radical Empire. I didn't change to Sleepy Tom until it was like post uni.
Yeah.
Like I think like a year after uni. I was just like Radical Empire Films is kind of, I think, childish.
Radical, dude.
Yeah, radical.
Like, what did I say? Did I say?
I can't even remember. I remember us meeting because we had shared English class together. But I honestly can't remember our first interaction.
It was something.
I don't think we ever had a proper interaction in real life until you did an MLG video. And I feel like we met through you.
That's crazy.
I feel like you did it and you realized that we went to school together, but I feel like I you uploaded that, and like I think we met through like Will and Ewan
Yeah, gotcha.
because of that, and I was just like, dude, did you make MLG videos of me? And you were like, yeah, I did. It's just crazy. And then you asked my permission to do another one. That was crazy shit. Wild stuff.
I think I like, timed like you going whoop to like the Interstellar theme or something. Like,
Welcome to another episode of How to Magics with Tom.
Oh! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my fucking god! Oh! Oh! Get this fucking... Oh! No! Get the camera! Money! Money!
Did you like that? Thought you would. Now that we've covered magic, we're going to cover how to Morse code with Tom. Oh, my apologies. It would appear that we have broken Tom. Tune in next time to find out what happens with Tom.
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Man, how times have changed. No more MLG edits.
I know what's happened. There's a
I've
gap
got
in
like
the
20
market.
videos on my Sleepy Tom. It's just waiting.
Yeah, true.
Just
Gotta
waiting.
bring it back actually. Gotta re-download all those PNGs of like Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Yeah. The fucking like oil slick coloured frog dancing around and shit.
And the sound library of just weird.
Yeah.
sounds.
Explosions. People going, oh!
Yeah.
Oh, baby, a triple. All that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
The classics.
There was something else. Oh yeah, you were in. You were the star of also, Awkward Vlog. Do you remember that?
No, I don't.
I think there's someone.
My channel or your channel?
It was on my channel.
Yeah.
There's someone on YouTube that would just like go around and film people and just like say nothing. And for some reason, I thought it was the best shit ever. So I just like walked up to groups holding the camera on myself and just like sat there while they were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Oh my god, yeah, no, I do remember that. Holy shit.
We went to Cashies, dude. Cash
Yeah,
Promoters.
I remember that shit.
Yeah.
And like in Rozzy, used to just like sit in front of a group and you'd just be like,
Yeah. Yeah. Just
they'll be like, Riley, what are you doing? You alright? Riley? Yeah, that was a classic.
Oh, it's Riley. Holy shit. How you going, Riley?
Yeah, they were classics.
Oh.
Bro. There we go. That's our history, I think. Met in English class, stole a phone in English class. That was the first podcast we ever recorded together. That was the first. That was the like, what's the fucking word called?
Origin.
Yeah, like the origin, I
Yeah.
suppose. Like the tip-off point of us was yoinking Jamil's phone in English class, not giving it back and taking it to a different subject with us, and recording for like an hour and 20 minutes at the back of this class, just on a little iPhone. Our first podcast.
Yeah.
That was crazy, bro.
Was it like, were podcasts even really a thing? Like,
Not really. I think though it was like a podcast. Like it wasn't. Audio podcasts were big still, but not filmed ones. Because the 2 couch hangs we did, we never filmed them.
True. Yeah, you couldn't even see that we're on a couch.
I know.
Say it's fake.
Crazy. And now look at us.
Hey,
Look
Couch
at us.
Eggs, episode 3, baby.
Yeah, bro. That's wild.
Yeah, God, that would be such a good podcast to listen to if Jamil could find like her old phone and we could pull that off the hard drive. That would be crazy.
Real quick, are you
Yeah.
editing this?
Maybe.
Right, because I can see your mic level is like super quiet for majority of it.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right. Fuck.
Are they on separate levels
Yeah,
or?
they're on ISO tracks.
Because mine's 2. But you're 1. Like I just saw it didn't pick up anything when you said yeah for real or whatever the last conversation was.
Which one is? I think I'm this one.
No, I'm number 2. You're number 1.
Shit. Take it back. Number 2. Let's go.
Yeah, that's way better.
All right.
If they record on separate tracks anyway, you should be alright to post. But
True. Yeah.
just I noticed that I was like, damn, that looks like way quieter than mine.
Yeah.
It's your podcast. I probably shouldn't be the loud one.
Down.
Everyone hears me bar you,
Hey guys,
the
welcome to
host.
my podcast.
Yeah, that looks way better.
Cool. Hell yeah. Tom's an audio engineer, so he's
Yep.
very handy.
Yeah,
Got his diploma of
something. I think like electronic sound production or
Electronic
something.
sound
It's
production.
like technically, but
when we went
Yeah.
to university at the same time, which was hype. Graduated high school, went to the same university. That was some good times. Almost died almost got run over by a truck. Do you remember that?
Yeah, how could I forget? How could I forget? Me in the passenger seat. Riley saying, where do we... it would have been like 11 p.m. Because I remember we took the fucking route home because we filmed that video where I snapped the CD in half and threw it on the ground because it wasn't the proper song or whatever.
No,
do you remember that?
It played in my car and that had like no good bass, so it was just like...
Yeah, true, yeah. And then
snapped.
I threw it on the ground and snapped it. And
when you snapped it, like shattered and like...
it did, yeah. It went all over my face. It fucking cut me up. But it was after that, so we were already like cooked out of our brains filming that outside of some random cunt's house who was definitely watching us.
Yeah.
And then we got to that like weird intersection where you come off the freeway, but there's like a turning lane next to where we turn into. So the idea
like
is
two
from a
roads
top down, your car would turn into this lane, but there was like a turning lane next to it. So it looked confusing as fuck. And you're like, do I turn over there? I was like, yeah, I think you do. And that must have been enough information for you because you were just like, oh yeah, I'll start going there. And I was like, Riley, what the fuck are you doing? And we looked next to us, this massive B double truck with like 4 carriages on the back just went straight past us.
Yeah,
I
think I crawled over half the road and it was like maybe this far in front of us.
Second more, it would have taken us the fuck out.
And it would have killed him first.
It would have killed me first because I was in the passenger as well. I was freaking out. But yeah, I got home and I was like, I had to actually sit down with my parents and I was like, I haven't died, right? Like this isn't like the afterlife. I'm like, I'm still good. I'm still here.
We're tripping. We're like, what if we died and this is just like an illusion? What if we're
Yeah, I
under
remember that
truck?
we had like a shared panic attack because we were like, have we died? Are we still going?
It was so. Oh my god.
That spun us for a little while. Full dissociation mode. Yeah.
I almost killed this man, and he still rode with me again after that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. Hey, you didn't kill us, so
True.
all the trust in the world.
Well, if I did, then this like shared illusion's going on a bit fucking long. Well, I've been paying rent on this.
I know. What the fuck? It's surely we're hell. I've got a mortgage and shit.
Yeah,
Because
dude.
can't be heaven. Yeah, university together. Film some more content there as well.
Dude, there was this one awesome skit where Tom was walking and then he tripped and spilt milk everywhere.
Oh, what a classic, bro! What a classic. Yeah, because we went to that really, really shit bakery.
It's still there, Similar's Deli.
What the fuck?
They've just, I
cannot
think they're trying to
believe
sell
that.
it now. But yeah,
Yeah, I fucking wonder why.
I still haven't made the wall of love patrons.
Yeah, but I had that really dog shit like chicken sandwich. I just got a dare iced coffee, and I got sick of it about 4 bites into it, and I was like, I just want to get rid of this. And we couldn't find a bin anywhere because apparently Melbourne doesn't have public bins because we couldn't find it. And I was like, this would be such a good video idea. And we were with that one random bloke that you knew from your film class, like the one guy that had like made friends with you, who ended up fucking dropping out.
I don't remember him.
I can't remember what his name was, but he was like my height, sort of. And he was just sort of tagging around. And I was like, yeah, I should film this really funny video of me falling over and crying because I spilt my milk. And I remember you filming me and I like fell over jokingly and cut the fuck out of my hand. And spilt my milk and then kicked it onto the road. And it was like a 30-second video. And the joke was we did like rest in peace milk after it. But this bloke was like, what the fuck is this? He was so weirded out, man. Like he hated it. I remember that I like distinctly remember you saying like, yeah, he doesn't really hang around with me anymore after specifically that video.
Yeah, that's
It's classic.
so fun.
And yeah, I think he ended up like deferring or whatever. And you're like, God, I hope that wasn't because of me.
That's crazy.
It was weird. Yeah, we've had some iconic lore together, bro. Iconic.
Oh man.
That was crazy. Or like when you cop that speeding fine in Melbourne. This is just more Tom and Riley law
that
building.
that guy. Holy shit, that's a whole can of worms.
Because so when we did uni together, to show a bit more law, I was doing audio, Riley was doing film. I finished my diploma and you ended up deferring, and he's now back in uni studying. My boy, director of photography, doing lots of lighting. I'm proud of him every day.
Thanks, man.
When we were in uni together, we had a lot of crossover for subjects. So like, if if film guys were working on film, a lot of the audio guys would step in and do soundtracking, do recording of shit. You know, we'd come in and be like, "Hey, let's record some footprints and sand and shit and put that in the video. That'll be sick." So I went to shoot with Riley on this film. That was what even was it? Was it just like a project? It wasn't like capstone stuff or anything, was it?
No, it was just like, I think, because it's changed now, but I think it was just like make a no. I don't know if it's specifically no dialogue.
True, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't dialogue, was it?
Yeah. Because like now that's the first assignment, but I'm not sure if that specifically was then. But yeah, it was just like make a little short film, tiny in scope. That's just no dialogue. I think.
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
But I went on the shoot because I was like, well, I'll do the audio for it. I'll do the soundtrack. But I'll help out. I'll record. I think I was in it. Was I? No, I wasn't. It was just those two. That guy, loving himself a bit too much. But he decided that the best place to film was fucking Yarra Ranges 1,000-step mountain. So we had to hike the 1,000 steps to the top of this fucking mountain just to film us, like, basically in this sort of like Garden of Eden, and then walk back down again. We're up there for 20 minutes. And it took us like an hour and 20 to get up there.
And he needed to get a haircut before, so he took 2 hours. Like, he was getting a haircut for longer than we were shooting.
It was crazy.
And then, like, oh my god, I was so pissed off. And, like, he kept trying to, like, change my shots. And I just, like, was such a dick to him. I was like, I'm the director, don't talk to me. Like, you're acting.
That was crazy.
I was a hater then.
But we didn't live in Melbourne at the time. And he was local to that area. And I don't know, knew the ins and outs of where to drive or whatever. But he did, like, a fucking illegal U-turn in the middle of the Dandenong Regions highway. And we're like, where the hell are you going, bro? Like, he's just taking off in the distance with this, like, actor chick that he was clearly trying to get with the whole time, and she was not into it. And so we're like, well, fuck, I guess we just follow him because we don't know where he was going. And so he did an illegal U-turn. And then, like, 2 weeks later, you got a fucking fine in the mail for doing that shit. It was crazy, bro.
And, like,
couldn't believe it.
Yeah, we were following him. We didn't have the location because he wouldn't.
Yeah, wouldn't tell us.
So, like, and then every, like, yellow light that he was ahead, he would speed up. And, like, that's, like, just bad etiquette. If you're the leader, like...
Yeah, I know.
And then, like,
make that shit.
would hit roundabouts, and he just kept going around the roundabout to fuck with us. I could have killed this man.
Yeah. Yeah, not to mention that the tail end was hiking up a mountain.
Yeah.
That was wild.
That was... And, like, it wasn't even private place. There was so many, like... There's a walking
There's
trail.
heaps of people there.
So, like, how are we meant to show these 2 people in the Garden of Eden when there's, like, 100 fucking people
literally
walking by at all times? And then I was like, yeah, just tell them to stop. But then, like, thinking back, it's like, if someone was just like, oh, stop walking, I'd be like, fuck off.
Yeah.
No
I'm here to
control.
hike. I don't care.
Yeah,
if
we have
I'm
no
something.
permits. Like, yeah, it was a travesty. Well, what did cook was the soundtrack that we cooked up for it. Yeah.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had, like, this one part was like a PS2 like racing car game vibes, which was fucking awesome. And, like, we matched it to, like, the action as well. So yeah, it was really cool. And that was, like, the second kind of, like, thing that we made for a film. The experimental film ? Exclamation mark.
True. Yeah, back in year 12, your SAT or whatever it was, SACS, shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild.
I'm pretty sure I edited that on Windows Movie Maker because I was like, I bet I can do it. And every time I would make a cut, it would crash the program. So it was a battle of will against
that's rough,
the fucking outdated.
That's rough.
Back when Windows Movie Maker was free on all PCs.
That's wild.
Yeah, but it came out pretty well apart from like the last scene that I just had to shoehorn like the night before it was due. Like I think if I still had the raw files, I would just cut that part and keep the rest of it because the rest of it was pretty good.
Yep.
For like no lights.
I know, yeah. I actually remember that was like really fun to film as well. I think we all had such a good time.
Yeah.
Which I think I could see you as such a good like director and producer one day because we all just fucking like loved being there.
Hell yeah.
And just fucked around.
Yeah.
It's good shit.
It was good. Yeah, there was like, I think in the group stuff, pretty much it like, the concept was like it was meant to be as loosely the 7 Deadly Sins. And
Yeah.
there was this, I think it was Lust, and like it's pretty much a bunch of characters that would like were having a picnic, and then like some weird dudes with masks were just like lurking behind, and then
Yeah,
like
true. Yeah, I remember that.
and Tom like danced a little bit too closely to a chick, so then like they like rushed him and killed him. And like just the last couple of shots, that it got very dark, so it was very hard to see. But I guess it could work in like the darkness taking over kind of sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, those masks were sick, and we customized them afterwards and during, and like
Yeah, we're just drawing on them and shit.
yeah. Looking
funny.
back at the footage, like I think you're on Liam's like piggybacking him or something.
I feel like I remember something like that. Yeah, it was fun,
Yeah,
but we were all just. I think we got like half cooked and like cut half the way through it, like drinking beers and shit. So
yeah.
it was
It was like
Yeah.
kind of like a mini party, but like under
It
the
almost
guise of,
was,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
filming this thing. And then I remember like I forgot everyone's names, all the extras that came. And so in the credits I'm just like, I'll write the credits later, and just like never wrote the credits.
it's for your sack. Who gives
Yeah,
a fuck
yeah,
what the
literally.
credits are? Yeah, don't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we lived together for. How long did we live together? 4 years.
Bruh. Yeah, I think so. You used to live in this room.
Literally where we're recording.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone's seen Tomcast before, you'd recognize all the background shit.
Literally. Back
Yeah.
at it again.
Mm.
Just need some like Foley, and then it would be perfect.
Foliage, fairy lights.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Hell yeah, dude.
Mm.
Your bed covering the only cupboard in the room.
I never fucking used the thing anyway.
Yeah, I
Sat
know.
there staring at me.
Oh, it's got like a hanging spot, but instead of doing like a normal side to side, it's like this. So
I know,
like,
yeah.
you can't grab
Completely
anything
stupid.
in front of the one that's in
Yeah.
front. Like maybe it's meant for like suits or something that you
I
touch.
know.
Like
The
one
shelving's lit. Shelving was good, but actually hanging stuff was pointless.
Yeah.
So. Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
Oh man, good times.
Yeah, but I used to be in the corner, but then I got a double bed and it just didn't fucking fit. My head was next to the door. Like if you opened it, it was right there.
Yep.
Mm. That's our history all caught up.
That's our history. Yeah.
Hadi ki, but go. Fuck off, Oh! Fuck off!
Recording. I'm back with Tide, aka the Machinist, part 2.
With Tide, aka what?
The Machinist? Mechanist?
Oh, mechanism. Yeah,
Mechanism.
holy shit.
Mechanism, fuck.
Even crazier, bro.
Bro. When's the new track coming out?
Never.
Damn.
At this point, it's never.
SoundCloud,
Unfortunately.
I've
Sorry,
still got
my
the
dog.
CD. Oh.
Do you still have the CD?
I think I do. Let me double check.
What the fuck? This crazy chat. This is wild shit. For context, because I'm sure that you'll leave this part in. I used to make music a little bit during high school, and I made like I don't even know if it was like a meme or like a half meme album EP. I can't remember what I called it. I know I called myself Mechanism, which I thought was so sick. But I made this EP. Yeah, holy shit, that's crazy.
I wish I still had the art, but
The art, I think the art was like I printed it on just a CD and hoped that it'd like stick on when I glued it there. But yeah, I made an album in high school and sold it for like $5 or something like that. I think I thought it was the sickest thing in the world.
it was the sickest thing.
I don't know if it was, but do you know what was actually cool and I'm really proud of? When I made cassettes for Tide. That was pretty sick.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I've still got the cassettes, but I kept one for me of
Hell
each
yeah.
albums, and then the rest of them I actually sold them, which was crazy.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I think I bought one because I didn't have a cassette player, but now I wish I had one because I do have a cassette player. I'm borrowing yours.
Yeah, true.
I
I
have
forgot
a
you
lot of
started
Tom's
boombox.
things.
It's alright. I've still got multiple cassette players at home, so
Hell
it's all
yeah.
good. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Did you sell your synth guitar?
No, I forgot I still had it up. Someone messaged me about that the other day, and I was like, I don't think I want to part with it anymore.
Yeah, that's pretty.
I said
iconic.
no thanks.
I've never seen it be used, but it just looks fucking sick.
Yeah, I like it. It's very, very digio looking. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know. I think I just sold it because I was like, "Fuck, am I doing with this? I don't use it." But now that it's still in my living room and it's been on Facebook Marketplace for like a year probably now, but it's just cool.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm gonna keep it.
I've been thinking of selling my guitars.
Why?
I just don't really. I still have calloused up fingers, so I play them sometimes. Like maybe just the electric one, because like I need a clear space, and I just like am not playing it.
Yeah.
I'm just like I think I get the same with like 3D printing as well. Like I did that for a long time. I like get really into something, and then like I get like anxiety that like it's part of my like identity that I don't really relate to anymore. And then like I move on, but then I just still have like the physical manifestation of that part of me.
Yeah.
And it's just like, instead of holding on to it and feeling anxious that I like, oh shit, I haven't played in months, you know, if I just let it go, I think I wouldn't have that reminder. And then if I really did want to pick it up again, I would just be intentional with buying it, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe. I hoard shit like fucking crazy, so I can't relate.
No.
I cannot relate. I just keep shit forever, and then if it becomes useful one day again, I'm like, I still have this. Yeah.
No, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Look, I've still got so much shit. Like, I think one thing I would never get rid of is records.
Something to listen to though. It's like books. It's like video games. I've still got all my. I mean, I still have my PS2 set up on my desk, but I've still got like all my old PS2 games from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I've still got all my PlayStation 4 games, you know, like it's something that it's different when it's music, where if you're in the mood, you're like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll listen to that, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
If it's a whole like device that you've got to learn, I suppose it's probably different, but yeah, that's the difference, I guess.
So tell me about Tomcast for anyone that doesn't already know.
What about
What's
Tomcast?
your...
You're not going to bring up that I haven't uploaded all year. It's the 10th month.
I love how every year you upload and you're like, I know I haven't uploaded for a year.
Yeah. Tomcast is like a love child of mine, where it's not something that I've ever dedicated myself to making often. It's more just like a audio-visual diary, realistically. I think the first one came about when I used to stream, and then I did the Movember 24-hour stream, which fucked my life up for a little while. It was so fun, and I raised 500 and something bucks for it, which I thought was lit. I seen I averaged 10 viewers per stream.
I did something in that.
Yeah, I did a Bob Ross dress up, and you dressed up as a cat because you always had animals come on, like chipmunks and gophers that he'd feed and be like, oh, I'm nursing this back to health. So I said on the Twitch stream, I was like, I still have that clip actually. I was like, oh yeah, Bob Ross always brings in cute little animals. So I bought my cat in, and my chat was like, a cat, oh my God. And then Riley walks in with face paint as a cat on. Like literally just like black charcoal that you drew rubbed on your nose and whiskers, and I fed you a Tim Tam and you dropped it. And everyone was like, what the fuck was that? I thought you were actually going to bring a cat on.
I forgot about that.
But yeah, the first Tomcast stemmed from that because I did 24 hours of streaming, and that was horrible for my mental and physical health. Like it was just, I had to be on for 24 hours and like try to be relatively entertaining. I didn't have a job, so at the end of it was like, I felt good because I raised all this money, but I was like, fuck, that's $580 I could use. I was like, I can't believe I'm donating this. So that mentally as well took a toll. But like mentally, it was just, and physically so draining. Like 24 hours is hard enough to stay up on a regular day, let alone live streaming yourself the whole time. And then we shaved my mustache right at the end of it too.
Yeah.
And left all the rest of my facial hair, so I looked like a fucking Hasidic Jew for a little while. And then I took a week off from streaming, and I just didn't really like sort my shit out to go back to it. And the first Tomcast stemmed from me being like, hey, sorry I ain't made one of these. Sorry I streamed for a little while. I've been kind of stressing about it because I like got subscribers for a little while. And heaps of people were donating to me as shit, and I sort of just got into my head for a little while. I was like, damn, I need to take this like seriously, look at the job, fuck. And like live streaming is very demanding. I love it, and I'm getting back into it. I stream every Sunday, and I call it Sleepy Tom Sundays.
Check the link in the description.
Don't. It's not worth it. I'm half asleep for most of it, but it's just like something I enjoy casually. Definitely as a hobby. If it became an actual job one day, I'm sure now that I'm 10 years older, I'd probably handle it better. But I get so stressed, and like even if I was, and I mentioned in the video, if I'm at my mum and dad's or whatever, I was like, oh no, I've got to go home and stream because I've got subscribers that are paying, and I've got to like grind and fucking hit it hard. So I just took ages of time off after the Movember, and I was like, I kind of prefer YouTube. It's where I grew up. It's where I used to post fucking Radical Empire film videos. That's where I used to like dump the vines that I used to make and shit, which are all gone now again. I've got them laying around somewhere, but I just started uploading the Tomcasts a bit more frequently. I was like, it's nicer because what I loved about streaming was like doing bits. Like my current, if people subscribe to me currently, it's like the worst ever subscriber alert ever. Because I think it's funny. It's like brain rot memes all compiled into one. There's like dogs dancing. There's like the boop, 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 boop noise and like a plane crashing in green screen, which I think's like funny, the entertainment value of it, which is what I really loved about streaming. But like then I was like, oh no, what if I only have like one person watching? I didn't feel like there was like enough of what I wanted out of that bit. Like I remember I did a stream once where one of my friends, Sin, was streaming, and I wasn't streaming, I was just in a chat, and she was finishing up. She's like, who should I raid? Which for anyone who doesn't know what Twitch is, raiding is you send all your viewers over to someone else's stream at the end of yours as you end. It's cool, it's networking, you get more viewers for people. And I was like, raid me. She's like, you're not even fucking streaming. I was like, I bet. So I went live, and she's like, oh, he's actually streaming. And I hadn't been live for months. And she raided with like 36 viewers or something. And the live stream went for 4 minutes because I thought it'd be really funny if I streamed just my intro for ages. And I was like, let's go. I was hyping everyone up. Everyone was keen. And then I like faded into my face and ended stream straight away. And I like got such satisfaction about those memes and those bits that I like found myself. I could actually do that in YouTube, and it's just there. If you want to watch it, you can go watch me doing that. You know, if you like, it was more satisfying in my brain to do those funny things and those funny edits that I sort of migrated just into doing the Tomcasts, but I still did them as sparingly as I streamed. So I've been doing Tomcasts literally since like 2019 when I stopped streaming. I've got 20 videos. Like it's fuck all. Like it's so abysmal. And I got to a point where when I first started making them, I was making one like maybe every couple of months sort of thing. I got into a bit of a rhythm, and now this year literally I haven't made a single one. I made one in like posted early October. January. Yeah, early January because it was like the last year roundup sort of thing, and that's it. I haven't blessed anyone else with any more content or anything.
That one was sick. 'Cause that's the one you cut to like the soccer field.
It's the first time I've ever done more than one shot
Dude.
in the same Tomcast. Although, with this being the final video of the year, even if it's uploaded in 2025, it is the final video of 2024. And I thought that I shouldn't just step up my production value by chucking a meme here or chucking a meme there in the videos. Maybe I should step it up a little bit more. With a new camera angle. New filming location, I don't know. I apologise, I've chosen the windiest fucking day possible to record one of these. So you'll be hearing all the background audio. I played a game this year called Arctic Eggs. I fucked hard with that game.
I think that actually, like, literally inspired me to make this podcast. Like, Tom, it just cuts to. We'll play it if that's all right. You said
Go for it, yeah. You
still
can
on
knock
YouTube,
yourself
but,
out. I don't mind.
Yeah, he just cuts to him on the field, and I'm just like, fuck, like podcast outside, dude. Like,
Literally,
what?
yeah. I
That's
changed
genius. So my first two were outside.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, the Tomcasts, they're nothing special. I really enjoy them. I think, and I've always stuck with this, even though when I was going to therapy back in the day, she was like, well, why do you call your Tomcast shit? I was like, I think just because I don't put much effort into it, but I sort of like them being shit. I always film them with my fucking iPhone.
Really?
I've never used a good camera ever, except
shit.
for the PAX vlog that I did. That was a good camera.
And
But I love like the lo-fi feeling of them. I love that they're just like propped up in my room and I just sit down and yap for 10 minutes.
Are you actually using? Is the mic on, or is that just a prop?
No, the mic's on.
Yeah.
The audio quality I like
Yeah.
having relatively nice. The new one I've got is pretty shit, but it's just I like them sort of like that lo-fi feeling, you know?
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I like just yapping for 5 minutes, and it's like maybe one or two topics. And as I progressed, I've definitely gotten out of like a hole I was clearly in the first ones. So it's like as they go on, I feel not more proud of editing or anything, but like more proud of the content. Like the more recent one that I'm more proud of is like the one about Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, dude, the fucking penguin bit.
Yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit,
Which
I
I think is like, I was like so psyched to do that because I was like, dude, I'll edit a little bit more. It won't just be me yapping over SpongeBob music for the whole time. I'll like put some shit at the front. It'll be fun. Like I've done a few where I've done a few different intros instead of just the Tomcast, like fucking MS Paint font with the clouds in the background. I've branched out a little bit, but that was my favorite one where I'm not talking about how miserable I am in life or anything. I was talking about like a topic. I felt like it was funny. For anyone who's watching and haven't seen a Tomcast, I fucking despise Wallace and Gromit. I like them. I think they're excellent films, but like I don't know what it is. It's just trauma.
Yeah.
PTSD. I can't watch them, especially that dog. So there's been 2 videos on my channel dedicated to the fucking film series, and the most recent one they released was like and the movie's out. I haven't seen it yet. I don't want to watch it. Is they did like a little teaser trailer, and it's the penguin coming back, and I was miserable. Like my day was ruined to hear that fucking news. Briefly on hopes and dreams for this movie, and I'll tell you exactly what I fucking hope happens to that dreadful little piece of dog shit. I hope that Wallace stomps his chest in, and then Gromit pisses on him. For real though, on a real note, fuck that penguin. So I did an intro bit where I get one of my mates, Logan, to like send me Discord videos where the idea is that it's set up like I'm not going to record about that for the podcast, or I'm trying to do an actual intro, and then I keep getting interrupted by Discord noise. And then I watched the trailer, and at the end it like blurs into me doing like the 1,000-yard stare. And then I talk for the remainder of the episode about how much I'd love to kill the penguin, and what I hope for the movie is that Wallace and Gromit kill the penguin. And and I go over what happened in the older ones and why I hate them. But yeah, then the exit bit is like me fucking up the penguin for like 5 seconds, and I was so happy with how that turned out. So, but it's yeah, it's like changed from, I used to like, I used to like talk about, oh, I'm stressed about life and I'm depressed and not happy. And it's like, it is cool as like a visual diary, like I said, to see me, I guess, like grow and talk about different shit and be a bit funnier rather than just be a miserable fucking series. They're still serious, I think, in some ways. Like the first couple that I did, there was one I did where it was like I'm lost or something, and I just talked about I didn't know what to do in life. And then there was like another follow-up one almost where I talked about I didn't know what to do about in life again, but it was more about what I was talking about earlier with the Twitch streaming and the YouTube, where I maybe migrate more to YouTube because I can do more memes and stuff like that. And that one blew up a little bit, and I was like, damn, people like relatable content. And then I just sort of moved away from it because relatable content's fun, but I don't want to be miserable for the rest of my life just to be relatable, you know? And it's like a fine line that I feel like when I'm trying to make them of being relatable and still talk about me as fucking self-centered as that sound, but also be like a bit funny. So my opinion, the best one I've done in terms of the half and half of funny content was Baldur's Gate 3. I literally told it at Baldur's Gate 3, not just the game. But I talked about the first half, Baldur's Gate 3, and how much I realised, damn, why aren't I living the fuck out of my life? Because I'm living the fuck out of Baldur's Gate 3. I never got past the first act. I did a little bit of Act 2, but the first act I loved because I was like, right, I'm doing every storyline. I don't care. I'm finding out Karlak. I'm finding out the Githyanki chick that I... yeah, whatever it is. I'm like following all the way down here and I'm killing a god and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And I was like, damn, what the fuck? Why am I not doing this in life? I was just like coasting. I was going to die. And then like my next comment after doing all that was about the Gabrielle Chill Me. And I was like, do you think I'm a submissive because I used to jack off to a film clip?
I don't know what any of that means.
So Gabrielle Chill Me is an amazing artist, but she did a song called Sweet About Me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like light bondage, I think.
Literally, yeah. And I used to watch that as a kid, and I was like, That's, I could.
I hope this is going to awaken something.
Yeah, I was like, I could. Yeah, I see it. But she's like sweet about me, and the idea is there's nothing sweet about her. I don't think it was inherently sexual. I said that in the video, but she's like hanging guys upside down. They're in cages, and me as a kid was just like, all right, I see it. And I saw like hard cut from saying that between talking about Baldur's Gate 3 and instantly into that, and all the boys at work got a hold of that, and they played Sweet About Me twice at work the next day, and I was like,
damn,
don't do it. I'll be walking around with a fucking half chub for the rest of the day. So,
don't play the video.
Don't play the video. Where's the pillows, guys? I need to cover up. But but yeah, and I that was like my proudest one because I felt like funny, and people was like, oh, I like the Baldur's Gate cut, but that was like also something that I thought was really funny because I hard cut to that, and then I talked a bit about Twitter turning into X instead, and I was miserable because of what's his name? I can't remember his name. The guy that makes I actually can't remember his name. Oh my god, that's terrible. But he makes Bust in the Streets, and it's the fucking from the minute I woke up, I'm staring at the street. What is his name? I'm googling that. If you don't care, I'm going on my phone.
Yeah, no, go for it. Yeah, I think that video started like a level of introspection for myself.
Thundercat, that's the one. Sorry,
Thundercat, yeah. 3 a.m.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah. That like the progression that you get in a video game is like a proxy for feeling progression in your real life, and like I think we have the same beast that like we love to try to like 100% games.
Yeah,
although
literally.
you're a lot better than me at it. I've got I think like 6 and you've got like 30.
I fucking know life that shit at home.
In theory, I'm good at 100%. I will like 100% in game, but I just don't commit to it that much. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, it's like I know at times that I felt really proud of this progression, but it's in a vacuum of like, but I didn't do anything except just sit at the computer for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, which I used to feel like crazy. Like anytime I play video games at my house, I used to like. Do you remember my fucking where I used to live with my parents? How I had my bed, and at the end of my bed, I had my TV and my PS2.
Yeah.
And I'd never fucking moved from that when I was a kid. I was so happy. But I used to play Ratchet and Clank all the time. And I fucking loved it. Like, I'd 100% it. And then you'd do the story all the way through again. So you'd, like, upgrade your guns. And then again and again and again and again. Until I had, like, the best Rhino or whatever they were called. And you just wipe the floor. Yeah. Straight away. And I was so happy because I progressed up to that point. And my dad used to get so fucking pissed off that I do that. Because he's like, you need to go outside and go and achieve something. And I was like, Dad, I am achieving shit, bro.
I got the fucking Rhino
Look at this. And I'd shoot something. He'd be like, like go, he'd be so miserable. So like, thankfully I've never seen it, or probably not thankfully, it's not really healthy to sit on games for 8 hours a day. But I've never seen it as something that's like inherently like lazy or like I'm not achieving anything, because like I've got the progression there, you know? And like, sure, the fucking internet might die one day, my progression will be gone. But like, even with real life, if I fucking do something, like I learned how to tie my shoes at some point in my life, and now I can just tie my shoes. Yeah, checks out. I can tie my shoes. Yep. But I mean, like, it's just all, any achievement that you do in life, while it might not be meaningless, you still achieved it. You know, like I don't harp on about this every day because I can tie my shoes now, but like it's there, and the physicalness of I know how to do that now, or I've done it, is present. And it's the same with like, that's why I love like my Steam profile, and logging that I've done these achievements in 100% of these games, because there's like a log of it. I can see how rare I've got of some. I can see all these games that I'm proud of that I've 100% completed. So it doesn't feel like I've been lazy. It feels like I've worked towards that. It's just a different mindset of working towards. I've sat down to do it, sure, but I sit down to tie my shoes every day, and that's an achievement.
And it's like, and you're saying it's like fulfilling enough.
Fuck yeah, it is. 100% it's fulfilling.
Nice.
Do you sit down to play the guitar?
Yeah.
Yeah. And was it fulfilling when you figured out how to play a C chord, a G chord?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, that's a good point.
It's fulfilling. It's just a different type of activity toward fulfillment, you know?
And I guess, like, I think I saw something once that it's like, I think it was referencing D&D, like,
right.
And it's like, even though these stories that you're making are fake stories, like, on your deathbed, you could still remember them as, like, some of the best stories of your life. 100%.
And
I guess it's, like, inherently, like, as humans, we love storytelling, and it's, like, a vehicle for that.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I think a lot of creatives, like, are just kind of, especially in film, everyone's just storytellers. Like,
Which I think is, like, it's okay to want, like, some form of, like, tangible achievement to work towards, which for us is obviously creating shit, you know, which is good. Making a Tomcast, making podcasts like this is that physical achievement that you feel like you've worked harder towards. But I still don't think it like denotes the achievement of 100% in a game and spending heaps of hours in doing it. It's just more of like an internal achievement, you know, more connected to you rather than something you share with the world. Which is like if you go out and do something and achieve something, like you go fucking for a bike ride or something, and you tell people about it, that you've done a bike ride. I suppose that's more of like a shared community achievement.
But they can't see on your profile that you went for a bike ride.
Exactly. So, it's just a different level of achievement.
But there are like apps that tell friends when you're doing it.
Yeah,
I guess there is a way to kind of...
Yeah, it's just you've exercised doing it.
Yeah, display your progression.
Yeah.
Into, like, Steam's just one way to do it in a different activity. I was gonna say something, but I forgot it. But sometimes I feel like I want to watch a TV show instead of a movie because, like, I feel like that has more of a progression. Yeah. Like, sometimes I just feel I need to progress. Like, I'm not progressing, so like less now since I'm going back to uni and stuff. I think like it was part of like a cope for like not finishing my course and just like working a job, like a retail job. Yeah. And just like knowing that, like, we have the same thing that like if we're not being creative, like we start getting depressed and our soul
Dude, yeah, I just start eating myself. Like, it's fucking horrible when I'm not doing shit that I like.
And like when we're intentional and like creative, we just feel it's like it's our bliss.
Yeah.
And I think that was the biggest surprise. I think you talked to Molly one day, your partner, and like I've had a similar thing. It's like when I see something awesome, I'm like jealous that I didn't make it, and like
literally,
and then I'm like, I want to make that now, and like kind of like discover more about me and the format itself by like not I guess carbon copy recreating, but just like entering that field of like creativity.
Literally, right?
And then like some people are like, huh?
Yeah, I know. They're just like, I watched it, I enjoyed it. It's like, yeah, don't you want to fucking make that shit? It's like, no. It's like, what the fuck? Like, it's
Like,
just
huh?
so, yeah. It's literally crazy to me that like exists.
Like literally magnet fishing. Like I was watching this dude that was an awesome magnet fisher, and I'm like, we're gonna magnet fish, and we made a couple
100%.
episodes.
Yeah.
It's actually like kind of, I think the chillest feeling I've ever had knowing that this one is so fine with us being here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like this is the most, apart from a pet, this is the most I've coexisted with another animal.
Swan's moved down. He wants us to move down a bit, I reckon. I reckon he saw someone throw something down here, and that's what he reckons. The old big cast. Let's go.
What a shot.
And a little bit of a tug. Nothing too crazy. Oh, hello. That's on something big.
That's something. That is something, boy. Get that shit up. What the fuck is this?
Let's go. This is what we've been looking for. Oh, we lost it. No, it's right here. Yeah.
You can see the bubbles. What the fuck? Whatever hit the ground.
Oh, yeah, look. Yeah, got it again.
You got it again?
Oh, no, drop it back. Yeah, it's right there. That is so big. Yeah, it's coming up. Oh, fuck.
It's gonna be so.
That's got to be a bike or some shit. Oh my god. Yeah, grab it, grab it, grab it. It was a pig, mate. What the fuck?
Fuck is that? What the fuck?
Let it drain out. Oh my god. That's fucking so heavy.
It's actually heavy as fuck. What the fuck? Who threw this in here?
Oh, fuck. Oh my. What the hell? Get the measuring tape.
It's bigger!
What the hell, man? I can't even get the magnet off.
This is actually so fun.
My god. Oh no, that's gross. Does that weigh like 30 kilos? Like,
Did I just fucking put dirt all over my mustache and nose?
We can try. That's unbelievable, man.
That's phenomenal.
Fucking nuts.
There's no top in that. There's actually no top in this. I can't, it's unbelievable.
yeah.
Every time I look over it, I can't believe we fixed that out.
But like people would just watch that and be like, okay, and then like move on with their life and not like get possessed by this creative energy that needs to be part of it. Like
I know, right? Yeah.
And that's kind of how I view films as well. Like I'm excited to like add films to the great collective of like art that humans have made.
Yeah.
Like I think that's and like something that would like transcend like current like language or understanding of like reference to just be like essentially just the human experience like that you could watch in a million years. Like I think that would be like the ultimate like thing that what I'm going for. And that's like why my capstone's going to be minimal dialogue. I think there's 2 lines of dialogue in the Bushranger film.
Yeah. Shit transcendental.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I think that excites me the most.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose that's like the ultimate though. Like you create to outlive yourself. But yeah, no, like, and other creatives will agree with us when we say like when you watch something, it's just like fuel for a fire. You know? Like I can still consume and enjoy shows, but half the time I'm like, damn, that'd be like so sick to do. Yeah. Like
that's why I'm podcasting right now.
Yeah,
as
literally,
well. Like,
right?
Yeah.
Like I recently, I watched a guy on YouTube called Doza, like D-O-Z-A. And it was like it was such clickbait because I thought I was going to watch such a different video. But if I see a video essay looking video in my recommended, I'm like, well, I'm gonna click that. I don't know anything about that.
Oh yeah.
And he called it the CS2 Nobody. So I was like, ooh.
Counter-Strike.
Okay, I was like, ooh, I watched the Counter-Strike ELOs the other day. Maybe I'll watch this and it'll be interesting. I don't really know much about Counter-Strike. I don't play it. But I was like, yeah, this will be cool. And I clicked on it expecting like real like underground video essay about this one guy, and it's just like a full CS:GO like montage, like hitting shots. But the intro to it was like the fucking sickest thing I've ever seen in my life. All of it's like looks like PS2 style graphics. He's done all of it in Blender. The music was so tough. The editing was sick, and I was like, "Fuck, I want to make this!" Like, holy shit, it's so good. I was like, "What do I record? What game am I playing to like get this like achieve the same level of shit?" And I was like, "How do I implement this in like Sleepy Tom videos?" Like, it was just. I was like, and I showed Liam and Logan in our Discord call, and I was like, "Yeah, that was cool." It's like, no way, you just said, "Yeah, that's cool." I was like, well, let's make this shit. How do we make this? It's cool. So,
Yeah, you don't understand how much this has changed my life.
I know, yeah,
Like,
it was so crazy. I like watch that like once a week now because it's so good. Like, it's such a hype up video, but yeah.
yeah, no, definitely. I think obviously something I've struggled with a lot that I've come to you with is like worrying about being like copying, I guess, and like or just like being derivative. But I think even like Martin Scorsese's like remake movies, you know, just practice form. Like whatever you make is going to be everything that you like. So it's just kind of inherent.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Which I was streaming the other day. I was playing this game called Eclipsium, which is very good for anyone out there, and you play it. Eclipsium. Very, very avant-garde. Very fucking psychological horror. It's like pigs dying all over the place. You rip your ribs out and climb up a wall at some time. It was pretty good though. Awesome. Like it was sort of like a very good allegory of love when it boils down to it. There was lots of themes, like it could be organ donors, it could be someone dying, I don't know, but it was like a very good like love story is what I felt out of it. But there was this chatter that was watching me play it, and he was recommending me different games, and he's like, "You should play this game as well if you like this kind of art style." And he was like, it's kind of like above average story, and I found that really funny. I was like, that's a good gauge for if you like a game or not. It's above average. So what do you mean by that? He's like, it's like sort of the story's been told before, and I was like, that doesn't matter, bro. I was like so G'd up. I was like, it literally does not fucking matter if you told this story before, and I've told you this shit before too. When you worry about it, it's like as long as you do it right. Yeah. You know? Like how many times have people done like and rewrote it themselves, like the fairy tale shit when you told a kid of like the chicken makes a cake and she asks the fox to go get eggs and the fox is like, "Nah, you do it." And she asks the fucking rat to go get flour and the rat's like, "Nah, you do it." And then the chicken does it all themselves and makes their own cake, and then they all come back in and says, "I want a slice of cake." The chicken says, "Fuck no, I made this shit. Fuck off, you could have helped." And like that same like core story is used in heaps of shit, you know, where people who don't help don't get their comeuppance in the end. It's the person who just solely does it.
Gotcha.
You know, like that the core value of a story can be told so many fucking times, but as long as like they do it justice, it don't matter if it's been told before.
Yeah, no, true.
It literally does not at all, you know.
And I guess that can like be tied to like archetypes of character and story,
literally.
like
exactly.
archetypes. It's just I guess it would be good to bring something new to it, but like I guess unless you know everything that's ever been told, it's impossible to know, like, you know, know that you're not going to copy something. But
actually, you just make it your own. You never copy.
Yeah. I guess it's about intention at the end of the day. If you're trying to make a cheap replica, or like you know that you're trying to
rip something off.
Like you're trying to monetize off something else's success, or kind of like what we try to do is like get in there with our hands and like learn more about it by like recreating the form, or like playing with. I think I definitely like subverting like format and like playing with form. I think that's like definitely one of my brands. Like And we're back with I ran out of funny things to like reference. I think
I know. That's what we've done in the podcast. It's not like
I'm still gonna clap.
solid clap.
Yeah, thank you. I've been practicing. I was second AC on one of the capstone films, so yeah, we used a clapper though. So
Second what?
second assistant camera. I think like it's weird because the roles on a short film kind of get condensed. Like second AC, I think it's just basically the person who does like the slate each
Yep.
time, but like also helps with the camera stuff. But I think in a real set they would be helping just with camera stuff, and you get like a dedicated slate.
Right.
Slate / clapper. Yeah, and like producer does like 10 jobs. Like they make the film happen, they help with scheduling, they get catering, which is a whole different thing normally. Like, oh my god, I just chugged a coffee, now I'm burping. But I'm listening to this audiobook right now on like how not to make a short film, which is really cool.
How not to make a short film.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. She's like, I can't remember who, Maria someone. She's like one of the Sundance Film Festival like programmers. So like gets to pick what gets played at Sundance every year, pretty much. And she's like, everyone's got a book on how to make a short film, but I'm going to make a book on how not to make a short film. And it's like been pretty good. It talks about like a lot of the pitfalls you get into. Like it's kind of, I think by like going to film school, I kind of know a lot of this stuff already, but it's just kind of affirmating it. If you don't go to film school, this book is great because it's like, you know, get an editor, get a producer, get a first AD, you know, don't do everything yourself, which like when I'm already crewing for my capstone film and we've got everyone's there anyway to do the roles anyway.
Yeah.
So that's kind of inherent. I'm just gonna one thing I did really like is she listed like a bunch of I guess like cliches in short films, and it's like she listed like 20 films. It's like if you know, this dude on a destructive path and his next door neighbor / prostitute / old man that lives nearby like has a heart of gold, and he's like the guy is like self-destructing and he's lost his wife and his kids, and then there's one conversation with this person with a heart of gold saves him, and then he like gets his life back on track. Don't make that movie. If you're making like a gangster film with just like stereotypical black characters and like black female characters as a hooker, don't make the film. Like
exactly.
So I thought that was interesting. I haven't fallen into any of the tropes she mentioned because it's very much like North American like tropes. But it was still interesting to know what to like avoid, I guess. What a programmer's seen a billion of. Like one thing is like comedy is something they like a lot. Because comedy, like so many times our lecturers say like comedy is the hardest to pull off. And like so many times it falls flat. Like even at our SAE exhibitions, like some of the comedy films, like there was one year like 3 comedies in a row didn't get like a laugh.
Oh my god, I would fucking off myself.
And then we did a documentary about like a winery, and we got like so many laughs.
Bro.
And I think everyone was just so, it was like catharsis after not laughing for so long. Just a little bit of actual genuine humor that we just picked up in ours, like it killed. It was so good. There's this one part that like we were down in the cellar, and I was doing location audio for it, and they're like, okay, we're going down in a concrete cellar. Okay, sweet.
Love
Audio's
that.
gonna sound fucking awful.
Location audio,
And he's like, they stay down here, so they're, you know, controlled temperature. They have these bungs in them, so then they don't get oxidized, because if oxygen gets in, it's bad. And then then the dog, right on cue, brings one of the bungs and drops it at his feet. He just picks it up. He's like, where did you get that from? And he's like looking around. He's like, oh shit. And so, and then another scene, he was like talking about this wine that he's got. It's like the 5 hits. And it's like 5 travesties that got done to the winery, and how they're like still punching, you know, after all this time.
Right.
And then like number 5 is like his old dog died. And then like as he says that, the dog like runs past as well. And I don't know why, it just makes everyone laugh. Like, I don't know what my point was, but
like tropes and comedies and how they're hard to nail. Like an actual constructed comedy is fucking horrible to nail. Because like it's so like jokes, it's so targeted. Like you look at even like family friendly comedies that are in like the cinemas today, it's so like, it's like modern comedy, you know?
I just realized that camera's not pointing at me, so every time I clap, definitely didn't get the clap. I guess we can sync by wave file,
We'll
audio
figure it out.
file, yeah, waveform, yeah.
We
Oh.
fuck it up.
Yeah.
I'm just a guest,
Yeah.
brother.
Sorry, continue.
No, I'll help you out. But it's like such constructed comedy where it's not like even Marvel these days. They used to be known for like their little like natural sections of comedy. Like you'd laugh because it was like a superhero movie, but then they had this like regular moment where it was like, I don't know, someone awkwardly holding the door or something, and you'd be like, it was good.
Yeah.
But even now, it's like such constructed like comedy for not just like children, but like it's trying to like go to the masses, you know, rather than just being like writing something and think like, yeah, it's funny. It's like the comedies are like thought out. It's like, how can we make this little section funny, or how can we shoehorn this sort of stuff in? So writing comedy, like actually trying to make a script funny, is like, I feel so much harder than like in a natural setting comedy. Like what we love is like, you sort of like your Ricky Gervais style comedies where it's like the fucking moaning of life, right? Hilarious because the whole concept is, let's just throw our miserable friend into like the most like obscene shit possible, all the most beautiful places in the world, and let's just see how he reacts.
Yeah, gotcha.
Like, and it's such a good comedy because it's funny. Carl Pilkington goes, "I do it like that, man.
Yeah.
Just do it like it. It's too fucking hot." And it's like Queensland. It's like such a beautiful place, you know, which is like natural comedy, or like what we want to make, like about the piss man.
Yeah.
Like that's like a natural comedy script. It's like a doco style. So to us, it's so much more funny because it's not like trying to key into like a meme or something like that, or key into like a more of like a mass joke. It's just like some niche, funny, fucking stupid shit.
Yeah.
Like comedy is so hard to nail because of that, you know. I'm not saying that you can't make like a meme movie funny, or
The
like
Emoji
that it
Movie.
can't be, pardon?
The Emoji Movie.
Or like you can't meme off of a movie like the Minecraft movie, but
God, yeah.
like to make that level of comedy natural, or like to try and make it like thought-provoking comedy is like so hard, so hard, you know, to make like a comedy that's like you'd laugh at because it's smart,
Yeah.
rather than it's just like funny.
Because like a lot of like comedy surprise, I think, or like subversion of like trope.
Yeah.
So like, do you think that in that case, when it was something like intellectual comedy, like, do you think the audience suffers from not knowing that ahead of time?
Or it's like, I think, and the way I think about comedy is like my dad and my granddad, where they'll just put on like clips of like Jim Owen or Carl Barron. Just want to fucking laugh.
Gotcha.
They don't want to think.
Gotcha.
You know? And I think for people like you and me who are really engrossed in film, and we like thought-provoking shit, and we like to be tested by what we're watching, sort of those like more like, not smart comedy, but like almost like they're trying to portray themes or points through the comedy, just doesn't hit to a lot of people because it's not just like funny. It's like you got to think about it, or like, that was clever at the end of it, and that's why it's funny. You know,
Gotcha.
instead of like you just watch, like Dad will go watch a comedy and he just sits there and he's like, because he thinks it's fucking funny, you know.
Yeah.
Because he thinks it's funny, or like me, like I'll scroll Instagram reels and I'll watch like, speaking of that fucking like, that shit, I'll scroll Instagram reels and watch like DM where he's just like, hey, can you read this bottle and it's ibuprofen? And he's like, ibuprofen? Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, it's like a dumb little fucking animation thing where he wishes to a genie to turn the word goon into profan. And then he says, wish granted, he reads this bottle, he says ibuprofen. He's like, he's like, you be profan? You profan all night, huh? Because it means goonie now. Which is like, it's fucking hilarious because it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's just comedy. I don't have to like get a point that this person's trying to portray or try to understand like something. It's just fucking funny, you know? This other one I saw of the same guy where he makes like a knight and the knight goes, "I'm here to claim your land, huzzah!" And then these two brain rock kids just go, "Oh, he said huzz. Where the huzz at?" Fucking kills me every time, bro. That's what I mean. Like it's just funny for the sake of it being funny. Like a lot of comedies that I watch coming out are a bit like they take themselves a bit too seriously. Where, like I say, even Marvel, they try too hard and they take themselves too seriously. Where like my comedy's good and it's better than other people.
Yeah,
we've nailed this down, and it just doesn't. It for masses to watch, doesn't hit. I think that's why comedy's so fucking hard, because if you try just that iota too hard at making it funny, it's like watching the 3 movies back to back and no one laughs.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think like Marvel specifically suffers from another illness, which is like ironic, like cinema.
Yeah, like irony and shit.
Yeah. Like I think I saw someone talk about it. I can't remember who, but like they were talking about maybe Deadpool, but just I think Marvel in general, like Avengers like changed the game, I think. Like
100%,
definitely. Everything was like
100%.
super serious, apart from like Sam Raimi was like comic booky, but not I think inherently funny. Now it's like memed on like so much like
100%.
I put dirt in your eye. But I think like that's probably a symptom of kind of the style changing.
I think the only symptom that Marvel suffers from at the moment is longevity. Things need to die, and they need to stop for it to be appreciated. Like Endgame and the OG Avengers were so fucking iconic because we'd never seen that level before. We'd seen like Fantastic Four back in the day, or like the old Wolverine.
Endgame was like our like Star Wars, like
Literally, it was, you know. And Star Wars has come back, and everyone rags on the new ones.
Yeah,
things need to die. The most pinnacle thing I can think of that, if it hadn't have ended, would not be as good as it was. Would you ever watch the YouTube channel by Markiplier and Crank's gameplay? I think it was Crank's. Unus.
Is that the thing that they nuked after?
Yeah, after a year.
Yeah.
But that was iconic because it died.
Yeah, I never heard about it till after it died.
Yeah.
And I was like,
But the whole idea of the channel was they had fun for a year and then they finished it.
yeah. Was
No
it?
more uploads.
They were like shooting each other with like paintballs or something.
Yeah, they did.
I think I've
It
seen
was
clips,
just like
yeah.
classic, yeah. And that, like heaps of people tried to upload it, or re-upload or clips and stuff, which is kind of like mourning and posting pictures of your grandma that's died.
Yeah, it's like
But,
you're missing the whole point.
Yeah,
actually.
but the whole good thing about that channel was it finished up. And it's iconic. And if they had been cranking the same stuff out for the last 5 years,
cranking it out.
it'd be dry,
Yeah.
and people wouldn't watch it anymore from like the views that it had, which is the same as what Marvel suffers from at the moment. They peaked so fucking hard with Endgame, and they could have finished it up with maybe like a few more TV shows here, or done it sparingly at least. But it's just like you can tell it's a cash cow now.
Yeah.
And it's just like movie after movie after movie after movie after TV show after TV show after TV show, and it's too interwoven where you can't just go watch something because they reference a million different fucking things that I haven't watched before.
Yeah.
Which is the biggest problem. Like Deadpool and Wolverine that came out recently. I watched that because I always thought it was funny. I've seen the Loki TV show because I thought it was really good. So I made the link of, TVA's here. That's cool. I didn't need introductions to any of the characters. My dad, who loves Deadpool and hasn't seen any of that, was watching it and was like, who the fuck are these people? And I was like, they're the TVA. They're in the Loki TV show. Have you seen it? He said, no. And I was like,
Yeah.
that makes it a bit more difficult.
I hadn't seen Loki either. But I think
It's
just
jarring, isn't it? Like, it's so
Yeah.
weird because they keep introducing these characters. Like, the chick that runs it now is in Loki, and she's like, she's lower down and she raises to that level. But she doesn't have any, like, a character introduction like she would do for how many lines she has in the film. She's just sort of there.
Yeah,
It's like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Or, like, where they go when they get zapped. That's, like, built on in Loki. And they just get zapped, and you're sort of like, the fuck are they now? And they keep like naming that big purple cloud wolf guy, Azeroth or whatever his name is, where they're like, they're gonna come eat you. They just keep naming and shaming him, and you're like, who is it?
Yeah.
Like, you're expecting us to know because we had to have watched these other things.
Yeah.
So it's too interwoven and there's too much longevity, which I think the comedy suffers from it because people are just sick of that, but it also suffers from that too. So,
and I think like Deadpool and Wolverine maybe is even an outlier in that rule because it's like that's the tone, like the ironic tone is
With comedy hits.
yeah. And like, but the thing I have issue with that film, which I loved seeing it at the cinemas, I don't think I could watch it again. Like
No, fuck no. I tried watching it a second time and I was like, nah.
yeah, the whole thing is like reveal, guest
Yeah.
cameo,
Yeah.
cameo, which like amazing first watch. Like it's kind of like Spy Kids 3D in a way, because like the back half of that is just like introducing all the characters from the other films.
I know.
Like watching it again as like an adult, I was like, this is barely a film. Like,
Yeah,
but I made peace with that because like I found out Rodriguez just like got a green screen studio and he's like got all his friends to just like make a film for their kids for free. So it's like that's pretty wholesome. But like before I knew that, I was like, this is trash. Like, me evaluating the Spy Kids like as a as a genuine reviewer. Like I loved that when they were fighting the car and it was like the Grease soundtrack and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
and then obviously the Blade reveal and stuff. Like that's awesome. But like,
Yeah, but it is.
Yeah.
It's just like there didn't feel like a come to a climax. It's just
Yeah.
like character. Look who's back.
yeah.
Blade's here. Look, Channing Tatum plays a funny French character, and he goes, "What about him? Like it's just
Oh, but the fucking name for myself.
But it just felt like character reveal,
Yeah.
and then more character reveal, and then look, all these other Deadpool character reveals. It just didn't feel like a climax movie where like you came to a point that you were satisfied with. It just kept sort of like jumping, which I think is like our generation's brain rot of dopamine in a movie.
Literally,
realistically,
that's a good
which is what
point.
they're going
Yeah.
towards. But yeah,
Damn. And it's like the whole thing about the ironic side of it is like every time there's a moment for genuine like connection or like authenticity or like just like genuineness, it's like the rug's pulled out from under you, and then like they're laughing at you for thinking they were being serious this time,
right, yeah.
and it's like that's a good bit, but then when like that's the whole foundation of all your movies now, and like you barely have any real things because it's all like it was a bit the whole time.
Yeah.
It's like, and then you like compare it to like Lord of the Rings, that it's just like the most genuine tale ever. Like,
Literally, yeah.
yeah. And like you said, like it's not gonna stand up the test of time. Like you think in like 30 years time, Deadpool and Wolverine's gonna be like of any notoriety. Like,
No, and that's what I mean. Like Endgame will be, like the first Avengers, like Captain America: Civil War, that type of shit.
even still, like it might even insist on all the other stuff. Still, like I guess, like all the other movies.
But I'm like those first ones were like so massive. Like you said, it was like our generation's Star Wars, realistically, because they were fucking huge. But now that just because they keep coming out and keep coming out and keep coming out, the newer ones aren't going to stand the test of time because they're just not as like notorious as the first ones coming out, right? Like we hadn't seen Marvels like that before. We hadn't had that, and they didn't overdo everything like it's a franchise now. Well, they were movies, and now they're just like it is like a cash cow.
Yeah.
It's like watching just the next one that they know they're going to make a lot of money off.
And it's interesting because it's like I'm not sure when exactly the timeline is that it switched with that ironic side as well, because it's like
exactly.
Thor 2 Ragnarok was fucking like probably one of my favorite films out of the whole franchise. Yeah. But Love and Thunder was awful. Like,
oh my god, I fucking hate Love and Thunder, man.
They like found a good direction and then like took it to 12, and it was just like it just missed so hard.
Yeah.
And like the screaming goats bit that they just played like 6 times. Apparently, like Taika Waititi only learnt about that bit on set. He'd never seen it before, so it was like so fresh and new and funny for him.
Yeah.
He'd never seen the Taylor Swift like goat memes. Like, it's just interesting because like I really love him as a filmmaker. But that movie was just not good, and I would not watch that again. Like, really.
No, dude, I wouldn't recommend anyone watch that movie. That was horrible.
Yeah, and like. Again, like I haven't said it, but I don't really watch trailers because they give away so much, and I think like every bit, all the best bits were just in the trailer for that.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Funnily enough, the movie that made me stop watching trailers full stop was the second Jurassic World movie, where like the one with Chris Pratt and Bryce Dallas Hollywood.
Which one was it?
It's like when they leave the island, the lava comes down and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like in the trailer they showed that there's like men coming to the island, there's a volcano happening, and the men are saving the animals from the volcano, and they take it away, and then the men are actually just poachers that are selling them, and then like Yeah, which is like the whole arc of the whole
Yeah,
film.
literally,
They
yeah.
showed in the trailer, and I'm
Yeah.
like, there was it was just so dumb. And then like the big reveal was laser guided raptors. So, just it's an old movie, but and like even in that, whilst watching it, like people there's like this like murder that happens near the end. But people were more sad about like the dinosaurs dying from the lava.
Yeah,
than,
literally,
like, the
yeah.
actually killing a human being,
know, yeah.
which is just an interesting thought. Like, obviously dinosaurs were like look cuter, I guess, and like it's desensitized from like cinema murder.
Yeah.
But I was just like, man, no one cares about this man dying,
No.
getting suffocated. Everyone cares about the dinosaurs dying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which I think like a lot of modern day movies lack that character development where I fuck with that person. And had they had that like actual life development, if they did get murdered, you'd probably be like, fuck no, my boy.
Yeah,
You know? Like it's just
true.
even the first Dune
Yeah.
where that one guy dies.
Oh yeah, Leto, the dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in it for like half the movie.
Yeah, true.
And he
yeah.
should be a throwaway, but I was
Yeah.
like, no, bro, not my boy.
It was so good
Because you've got so much of him still there in the movie. You know,
Yeah.
see him such like a caring dad.
And Oscar Isaac is just so
Oscar
good.
Isaac's a good
Yeah.
actor as well,
Yeah.
so it helps when
Yeah,
they play
definitely.
by good fucking
But you're
actors.
right. They took their time to build it up. Like,
Literally, right? And like just a lot of movies suffer from that, I think, these days, where they just need to pump the character out, and it's like, yeah, there you go, there he is. By the way, he's
like,
gonna die. I
yeah.
feel bad about it. It's
Yeah.
just like I just don't like. It's just
Especially
not enough
something with
build-up.
like Dune that's like they thought everyone said it was unfilmable for like so long that it could
Yeah.
not be made into a movie. And then David Lynch's one like it's kind of like Dune with a Balenciaga filter. Everyone's just like mogging and beautiful, and everything's like so like.
dude, I
on the
love their
go.
fucking shields. man.
Yeah,
They're
the
so
Minecraft
class.
shields, dude. Yeah.
Insane,
Um,
insane work.
And then but they compact like 3/4 of the story into like a montage in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And so yeah, I think I do like the new Dunes really. Like number 2
Yeah.
is it's kind of a little bit like Marvel, I guess. Like I don't know if it stands alone as a good film, but like if you like the first one, number 2 is so fucking good.
Yeah, 100%.
Listen, I can live. Like,
like a guy,
him just being like a hype man, Stilgar being a hype man for Timothée Chalamet is just so iconic.
I know.
Yeah. And I read the book, the first one, and before the second movie came out, like before the first one, but I didn't finish it. Like eventually finished it, but the whole scene when they're in the tent, like, and he's like getting fucked up on the spice, and he's like, like gaining power, I guess, like from the movie perspective. But in the book, he basically becomes omniscient.
Yeah.
Like, which like reading that like chapter was like so mind blowing.
Yeah.
Like so exciting to read. Like, but in the movie, when I saw it, I'm like, they just showed a couple of flashes of like different timelines, and I'm like, oh, this is not at all what like did not hit at all how the book hit. And then like I thought about it for a while, and I watched it again, and I was like, to be honest, that's kind of the only way you could show it. Like just a different couple of shots of different versions of the timeline. Like, how do you represent omniscience like in a visual format? And so, that's why they said it was unfilmable, because it just got so many interesting concepts. And like I think one of the coolest things about the Dune story, like, do you know much about the story outside the books?
Outside the movies.
Yeah,
no,
movies, sorry,
literally,
yeah.
I've seen the 1 and 2, and that's it.
The coolest part about it is like something that's not even talked about. Well, like, number one is like there was an AI uprising. AI, they used to have all these computers, and AI took over and basically like I think tried to enslave humanity. And so then they had to like I don't know what happened exactly, but then they like nuked all the massive EMP or something. And now they don't trust computers at all. Everything's done like manually and like all like mechanically. And the reason why spice is the most fucked up expensive material in existence is like not like I think the assumption when watching it is like they use it for fuel for space travel.
Yeah.
But it's actually so the drivers can huff it, and then they get so good at calculating that they can like calculate a path through light speed that doesn't like intercept with any object. So it's like it's just for them to trip out, so they're really good pilots. Like, and that's why that dude that's like the commander, it's like a mentat. It's like they call him like a human computer because they
Yeah.
don't trust real computers. Like, so that all their computing is done like manually through like a man. And like I think that's just some cool friggin' backstory.
That is cool. I like that.
Yeah. But it's like, how do you talk about that in a movie that's about like
Yeah,
something that
literally.
happened way later?
Yeah.
Like there could be 100 movies about it. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, there's shows and stuff that I haven't seen, but
Hmm.
yeah, movies. I think one point I wanted to make before, about your like sleepy vlogs, Tomcast, and like using it as like a video diary. I think that like that was definitely how I inspired my first couple of podcast episodes. I just like, without a script, just like word vomited kind of everything that was going on in my life and what my thoughts about things were, or like mental traps I've like overcome through like therapy and stuff.
Yep.
And I think I left the video so long because I guess like maybe one economic reason of like trying to edit it down like would be a lot of work, but like I think more so because especially because I love the Take Your Shoes Off podcasts like Rick Glassman's, and they're really long and they just like have a free form conversation the whole time.
Yeah.
But also like I think because I'm being so genuine and so authentic, I think the length is a way to like deter people that aren't my audience away.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a
Yeah,
great
for sure.
business strategy, I guess, but it's just like the people that would stick through are the people that are going to resonate with what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And like someone just being like an hour and a half, fuck that. Like it's like cool because like you probably
Yeah.
wouldn't resonate with what I'm pitching anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I think like, yeah. And I think like your Tomcasts are also like a good format for your editing because like if you don't know, Tom is an amazing editor, and it's like that's what I love about him as well. It's just their edited, your editing style is like a whole comedic level on top of everything that you're actually doing in the content. And I enjoy it.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool.
Appreciate that shit.
No worries.
Go into that comment later.
Hell yeah. I have a proof into that comment later.
Yeah, I'll pro for that comment later.
Awesome.
Are we wrapping up?
Maybe, yeah. It feels like it's hitting a
Fucking
natural
late
point.
as well.
Yeah.
I need it.
Well, thank you so
Play
much
video games and goon.
for
Pro
being for ibuprofen. Thank you so much for being my first guest on the podcast.
Thanks for having me, bro.
It's been a pleasure. You'll definitely be back, and yeah. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Not really. Me, I guess.
He's Tom.
Watch my shit. If
Yeah.
you liked,
Sleepy Tom
liked
on-
the vibe,
Yeah.
I guess. You link it.
Yeah.
They can click if they like.
They can click.
Yeah. One thing I want to air out, I'm speaking directly to the camera, before we finish up, is that fucking witch up there mean mugging me this whole fucking recording. One more Tom and Riley lore before we wrap up. There's this fucker looking witch up on his bookshelf that you inherited from your grandma.
Yep.
When we were living together, and I am on God think it's possessed. There's something wrong with that fucking doll. And I remember I was here by myself one day, and this fucking cunt had like because I was this room, the hallway's directly there. He'd set up a table and just put that on the table and nothing else. And I was like freaking out in my room thinking it was possessed, and he wasn't here. And I swear to you, I heard it fucking move on that table and shuffle, and I opened the door and it was like in a different spot, and I shut my door and I didn't open it until Riley came home. And then at wasn't it like 1 a.m. in the morning or something, you like opened my door and fucking pressed the button where it goes like and like held it in my room, and I freaked out. Anyway, so I haven't gotten rid of that thing. It's just looking at us the whole time that we've been recording this. So.
Well, thank you for speaking your truth. I'm sorry that it was looming over you this whole time.
Yeah.
So, thank you for watching and see you next time.
So good.